Long ago, in the land of Canaan, there lived a young man named Joseph. He was just 17, full of dreams, full of life, and beloved by his father Jacob. But not everyone loved him. For Joseph was the favorite. His father gave him a richly colored coat, a robe that shimmered like royalty. Each thread spoke of love. Each color whispered of destiny. And Joseph wore it with pride. One night, Joseph had a dream. He gathered his brothers in the field and spoke with excitement. "Joseph, brightly. Listen to this dream I had. We were binding sheaves of grain out in the field, when suddenly my sheaf rose and stood upright, while your sheaves gathered around and bowed down to it." "Brother," angrily. "So you think you'll reign over us? You think you'll rule us?" The brothers' eyes burned with jealousy. But Joseph dreamed again. "Joseph," excitedly. "This time, the sun, the moon, and 11 stars bowed down to me. Not every dream should be spoken too soon. Sometimes vision stirs envy before it stirs faith." One day, Jacob sent Joseph to check on his brothers in the fields of Shechem. As Joseph approached, his robe of many colors flowing in the wind, the brothers muttered among themselves. Brother one, whispering, "Here comes that dreamer." Brother two, "Let's kill him, and see what becomes of his dreams." But Reuben, the eldest, pleaded. Reuben, firmly, "No, don't shed blood. Throw him into this pit, but don't lay a hand on him." So when Joseph arrived, they stripped him of his robe, that precious robe of favor, and threw him into an empty pit. His cries echoed against the stone walls. Later, a caravan of Ishmaelite traders passed by, on their way to Egypt. Brother 3. What profit is there in killing him? Let's sell him instead. And so, for 20 pieces of silver, Joseph was sold. His dreams sold with him. Joseph was taken to Egypt, a foreign land of strange gods and mighty pharaohs. There, he was sold to Potiphar, captain of the guard. Though a slave, Joseph prospered. For the Lord was with him. Potiphar saw this and placed everything in Joseph's care. But soon, temptation came knocking. Potiphar's wife, seductively. "Come, lie with me." Joseph, firmly. "No. How could I do such a wicked thing, and sin against God?" Day after day, she pursued him. One day, she grabbed his cloak. Joseph fled, leaving the garment in her hand. Humiliated, she cried out with lies. Potiphar's wife, accusingly. "This Hebrew tried to violate me." And Joseph, innocent yet condemned, was thrown into prison. In the darkness of the dungeon, Joseph once again found favor. The warden placed him in charge of the other prisoners. One day, Pharaoh's cupbearer and baker were cast into the same prison. Each had troubling dreams. Cupbearer. "In my dream, I saw a vine with 3 branches, it blossomed, and I squeezed grapes into Pharaoh's cup." Joseph. "The 3 branches are 3 days. In 3 days, Pharaoh will restore you to your position." The baker shared his dream as well. Baker. "I had 3 baskets of bread on my head, and birds ate from them." Joseph, somberly. In 3 days, Pharaoh will lift off your head. And it was so. Joseph pleaded with the cupbearer. Joseph, remember me when you return to Pharaoh. Mention me, and help me out of this prison. But the cupbearer forgot. For 2 long years, Joseph waited. Forgotten. Unseen. Have you ever felt forgotten? Have you ever prayed, served, believed, yet still found yourself waiting in a prison of delay? Remember this, God's silence is not his absence. Delay is not denial. Then one night, Pharaoh himself dreamed. 7 fat cows rose from the Nile, followed by 7 thin cows that devoured them. Then, 7 healthy heads of grain, swallowed by 7 thin, scorched heads. None of Egypt's magicians could explain it. At last, the cupbearer remembered Joseph. Joseph was summoned from the prison, shaved, and dressed before Pharaoh. Pharaoh, I have heard you can interpret dreams. Joseph, I cannot. But God will give Pharaoh the answer he desires. Joseph explained. 7 years of great abundance are coming. But after them, 7 years of famine. Store up grain during the years of plenty, so Egypt may survive. Pharaoh was astonished. Pharaoh, can we find anyone like this man, in whom is the Spirit of God? And in one day, Joseph rose from prisoner to prime minister, second only to Pharaoh. When famine spread across the lands, Joseph's brothers came to Egypt seeking food. They bowed before him, just as his dreams foretold. But they did not recognize him. Joseph tested them, longing to see if they had changed. At last, overcome with emotion, he revealed himself. Joseph, weeping. I am Joseph, your brother, the one you sold into Egypt. Do not be distressed. You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, to save many lives. And Joseph embraced them. Tears of forgiveness washed away years of betrayal. Joseph's life teaches us this. Dreams may delay, but God's word never fails. People may betray you, but God's purpose still stands. What others mean for harm, God can turn for good. Perhaps you've been in a pit. Perhaps you've faced false accusations. Perhaps you've been forgotten. But take heart, your story isn't over. The same God who lifted Joseph from prison to palace can lift you. Trust him. Wait on him. And remember, the robe may have been torn, but the destiny was never destroyed. Joseph's God is your God too. And he is still writing your story. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe to our channel. Comment, like and share. Also set up the general notification, that way you will be notified immediately we post more videos. Thanks again.